So the question is, how do you know someone loves you? And the answer is actually quite simple. When your name is Jeff Robertson. That's my name, by the way.
The way I know that somebody loves me is the words that they speak to me, the actions they show, the time that they spend with me, and that's about it.
Usually when someone says they love you, that's a pretty big giveaway.
I love you.
If a girl or a guy, I love you, you know, hey, they love me.
Yeah.
Generally speaking,
One way to tell that someone loves you is when they do something for you that they know you need, but that you haven't asked for.
So I'm Matt. You may have seen me win the luncheon meet. Yes, I did. Well, I have a sweet story. I told this girl that I loved her once. And I looked deep into her eyes and I told her. And she looked back at me and she put her hand up to my face. And she gently touched it and she said, Matt, oh, who am I kidding? Just if they make you dinner.
A friend goes off without dinner, but you know they're gonna need dinner, and then they get it for you anyway because you didn't think that they were gonna get it for them themselves, and it works out very nicely because everyone's full and everyone's happy, and you know that they love you or that you love them.
For instance, maybe they'll make you scrambled eggs, but they won't be regular scrambled eggs. They'll put really good spices in it, or maybe an even extra special treat is they'll put shrimp in your scrambled eggs. So they make that little extra effort just to see you smile. So I think that's how you know somebody loves you, if they make you really good food.
If people give you money, mostly like $1,000 up, they like love you too.
So for the last few weeks, there's been this theme going on in Speaker's Corner about girls farting and how this is good or this is not so good or whatever. Well, get ready for this. Because I'm going to tell you a story about the first day that I ever met Sarah. I went to a local church here in town where she was attending at that time. And I was sitting on one of the benches, and this skinny blonde girl with big hair walked over to me and says, "Do you ever just get the urge to go and fart on someone?"
If a girl passes gas around you, that means they love you.
And I just kind of said, "Sure." With that, she sat on my leg and farted. And I married her. So take from that what you will. But that's how I know someone loves me. When they're willing not just to fart in front of me, fart with me in the room, but when they're willing to fart on me, that's love.
If Brad Pitt says, I love you, think about that. Don't know about Brad Pitt yet. That's what I'm saying.
If you can show the worst possible side of yourself to that person and they still stick with you no matter what and see you and all the great things that you are instead of the bad stuff that you've dealt with or you've gone through, and they still want to be friends with you or whatever, you know that they love you and they'll always be there for you. And that's what I say.
But I think I do love her because she's cool.
I think when you get fired and you call up somebody and say, "Hey, I just got fired," and they say, "You want to go to Toronto?" and you're like, "Sure." I think that shows that they love you. That's awesome.